Hi, this is Attila16, and this is a video of Shogun 2 Total War, the DLC Rise of Samurai that Oneah, one of my subscribers, and one guy which I play Arma with, bought me. So, as you may see early on in this battle, the kind of troops I have are pretty much a bunch of peasants. And because at that time, at that era, there wasn't that many samurai, and you can see some samurai over here. And these are, as you may judge from their armor, very early samurai. They are not as evolved as the regular Shogun samurais. And this is actually the pre-battle. So I'll be facing an army of equal size, and this is actually me attacking them in one of my province as a defense measure since I'm under siege. So what I'll do is I'll deploy my bowmen in a row in front. The reason for that is that in this this era, the troops have very little armor, and what that means is that bowmen are much more effective. And actually, the samurai as well as your general are bowmen as well, so that kind of give them an edge over the enemy. And you can see that the enemy is of a similar size as my army, and they have a lot of Najinata units and a lot of bowmen, but in terms of bowmen I have much more than they have. And you can really see that they have also a lot of peasant or levy as it's called. So what I'll do is I'll simply advance, and I'll try to reach a favorable position at the beginning, while they probably will just close in and engage me with bowmen. But since I have a lot of bowmen, it's very likely that they will engage with melee unit because they have superiority in melee unit over me. Although my samurai, which I'm moving behind my lines, are actually really good in melee, and but I'll keep them in reserve because you never know. And as you can see, my general has a bow, and everybody in the unit have bow, and they are really effective. It's really good to use them to decimate the enemy rank. So now that the enemy is getting closer, I'll move my Nashinata in front of my army in order to absorb the enemy shock. And with my bowmen, I'll reduce the enemy strength, and I'll use fire arrows to hopefully demoralize the enemy. But as you can see, early on, the charging enemy units really are low in morale, and what may happen from that is that you will have a chain demoralization. Now, as you can see, since they have much more Ajinata unit than me, my line of melee units don't suffice to hold them, so I ordered one of my troops to meet the enemy. And now with my samurai, I'm firing on the enemy general because in this game a lot of the general is one of the key of the battle, and if you manage to neutralize the enemy general, then you're pretty sure that you will win. So I'm ordering my samurai to fire some arrows or fire arrows on the enemy general to get rid of him. And once it's done, it's very likely that the enemy will panic on a wider scale. And now, as you can see, I already managed to broke the enemy will to fight, and now my troops are pursuing all his melee units, and all that remains is pretty much the enemy bowmen, which should be no big deal. And what I'll do is I'll order my troop to pursue, and I did not even bother to engage my samurai yet. And you might notice from my line of units down there, that my troops actually have a lot of experience, so that means the enemy really doesn't stand much of a chance. So now the only thing I need to consider right now is to engage the enemy and rout them, so that to reduce my casualties, since they are well experienced. I don't want to lose much of my troops. This is why routing them as quick as possible is the only way to avoid unnecessary casualties. And there you go, you have a victory. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want more Total War, I guess you can spam me with comments on the video, and we'll see.